you're wondering what's going on there.
Now our colleague Oliver Gorman there, who's been writing some fantastic coverage all weekend.
Oh yeah, he's first time appearing on stream. If you've had a feature match, there's a good chance that this guy has been the one who's wrote it. We're very grateful to have Oliver a part of our coverage team.
Shout out to James Pennicott as well.
Yeah, who's currently not on the stream, but still in the venue, writing up articles. Fantastic bunch of guys to work with. Okay, the opening hands are being drawn. Eugene, it has a Genix Undyne, Breakthrough Skill, Forbidden Lance, Abyss Pike, Tidal, and I want to say that's an Abyss Gund. We'll see the hands loading in, and we've got a Curry Bandit, a Rainbow Karibo, a Raiden, is that a Minerva? I can't see it, and a Lightsworn, oh wait, no, it's not Minerva, and there's a Lightsworn Sorceress Lumina, oh sorry, Lumina, the Lightsworn in the hand. I'll let you know as soon as it loads in for certain what the uncertain cards are. This is going to be combo centric.
Combo-licious.
Actually, you've got the combo-licious from Eugene, and then you've just got aggression coming from Marcel. He's going to be burning through that deck and throwing threats at Eugene, forcing Eugene to deal with all of this. Both of these players, there we go, they're both extremely happy to be on this table. They've both probably played the matches against the other's deck for the whole time, and they're probably both very aware of what each are playing at this stage.
They all got to have
Eugene
quite a
taking
nice chat when we were giving some interviews earlier.
Yeah, Eugene's taking the first turn, and he starts with a Genix Undyne. He's going to be adding a Genix controller to his hand. Okay, so we've got a Genix controller added to the hand, and a Atlantean Dragoon sent to the graveyard, which gives Eugene another card to search for, and it's an Abyss Mermegalo. And two face down cards. I am getting a few technical difficulties right here on my...
Nothing to worry about though.
Yeah, we'll get this sorted for you in just a second. Okay, we're seeing a Curry Bandit being summoned for Marcel. Eugene just taking a second to take a look at that. Eugene looking at the breakthrough skill, and decides, yeah, he's going to use the breakthrough skill on the Curry Bandit. And play passes back to Eugene. Eugene denying Marcel the use of that Curry Bandit, slowing him down in the early stages of the duel. Okay, so he's holding a hand full of monsters and potential combos, so the cogs are turning in Eugene's head as he considers what to unleash. Okay, yes, we've got everything fixed now, so I should be able to share with you what exactly is going on. So, Eugene, if you're a Mermail player, take a look at this hand. Seems pretty good, right? Oh, we've got one unknown card in Eugene's hand. That's a Genix controller, in case you're wondering. Currently committed to the field, he has the Genix Undyne, the Forbidden Lance, and a Breakthrough Skill. Is that the breakthrough from earlier, or is that another one? Did he have to start with two? Okay, so we're seeing a flurry of plays from Abysstius and Abyss Mermegalo.
Well, this is what Mermail does best.
Yeah, and he's sensed a very slow start from Marcel, so now Eugene is pressing Marcel. Although Marcel does have a Rainbow Karibo to survive a potential OTK push. Abyss Mermegalo, we haven't seen this card this weekend. It's definitely been played, but we just didn't see it on any of our Mermail matches. He's using the effect to allow Abyss Mermegalo to attack twice this turn. And he got the title. This might be lethal right here. But we're still aware, if you're interested in Marcel's hand. There's that Rainbow Karibo, which can stop both attacks from this Abyss Megalo. There we go, saved by the furry protector. As you see, that would have been game. Eugene taking a moment to read the life-saving Rainbow Karibo. Karibo saving people duels for a long time now.
Yeah.
Very long time.
In all forms.
Yes. Okay, so this actually, this stops Eugene from winning the duel right here, but he still has a lot of monsters and a lot of options open to him before he ends his turn, and then Marcel's going to be forced to... Okay, he's making it unaffected by spells. Of course, Curry Bandit being treated as a spell in the spell and trap zone, that's enough to take it out. Yep.
Oh.
So he did have the answer to that and still pressed the OTK. So Curry...
No,
Rainbow Karibo.
Rainbow Karibo, not a Curry Bandit. Curry Bandit is not a spell card.
It was on the field though.
It was on the field. I can see how you got confused, but no, it was the Rainbow Karibo there that was unaffected. Made it unaffected.
It was enough.
So that was a very quick game one, which we expect from Mermails.
That's a fair play from Eugene. I would have missed a Forbidden Lance play myself, because of course it's a spell in the spell and trap zone, and I would have looked at that and gone, oh, okay, and probably pass a turn and not taken the... Well, I wouldn't have passed a turn.
It becomes a quick spell card, I believe.
Yeah,
you have to actually equip it to
the opponent's monster.
Yes.
But I would have probably missed that. It's the little things like that where Eugene took the game away solely by being prepared for it. Even though Rainbow Karibo is surprise tech, it just shows the level of preparation that Eugene Height has put into
definitely
getting ready for this European Championship. He saw that coming and he knew he had the answer and could press game through that.
But I do think one of the reasons why I was looking at the card, I mean, he could have been actually testing out things like Noble Knights, because of course you have the Queen.
Yeah, you have that
who becomes an equipped spell card there. So that's one way that he would definitely know that he would be able to make that play.
Yeah, if it came up in his previous testing sessions, he goes, oh, this is the same as X. But this just encourages you to try out a whole multitude of decks, even the ones that are currently, well, you have the decks that are currently dominating higher level tournaments, but it's also to try and catch the off the wall decks, because you learn these interactions just for experimenting.
Yeah.
Full credit to Eugene there, just forcing that win through.
Marcel not looking so happy now.
Yeah, when
a little bit frustrated.
When you're playing the Lightsworn deck and you're not pushing all the dragons at your opponent, and instead you're getting a bunch of dragons and stuff pushed towards you, you're not going to be happy.
No. Not when you've got sea serpents and fish to the face.
Yeah, that's not going to do him any good.
No. Not at all.
Let's see how Marcel deals with this. You have Marcel's side deck there.
I do, and it looks like he put some Fantasy's Emptiness in there. That's what I caught.
Yeah, it looked like the Fantasy Emptiness, which is very good when Eugene commits to some of his Mermail combos. The Fantasy Emptiness is going to be completely able to lock Eugene out. Right, we're seeing some cards drawn. I see a Curry Bandit, a Judgment Dragon, an Honest, Lila Lightsworn Sorceress, and 2 Solar Recharges. This is going to be a lightning fast start for Marcel, who's going first in this. And I see from Engin,
Eugene, sorry?
Eugene. Yeah, sorry, Eugene.
I will just make the point that Alpe Engin is not in the finals at this point.
He's not. He was here this weekend.
He was here this weekend, which is probably he's one of the named players that did compete in this weekend.
Yes.
Peter Gross and a few other players.
A few other players. Okay, I see an Abyss Pike, Atlantean Heavy Infantry, probably an Abyss Sphere. Oh yeah, it is an Abyss Sphere, and 2 cards which I will Abysstius and Blackmon Heaven just loading in there. We saw this card a little bit yesterday. Very good start. Very good card to start with for the Mermail player. Okay, so Solar Recharge coming down for Marcel. Very, very simple. Discard a Lightsworn monster, draw 2 cards, send 2 cards. The Rainbow Karibo went to the graveyard, so keep that in mind, as it can be the life-saving defender in the later stages of a duel. don't believe Marcel drew any more... Yeah, he didn't draw any other Lightsworn monsters to go with that other solar recharge, so he will be just going summoning Curry Bandit, activating its effect, and ending the turn. So, he excavates Tempest, Mystical Space Typhoon, Needlebug's Nest, Jane, and Light Ray Diablos. That's a couple of... that's quite a few good cards, and the Diablos is also... Well, he can't take Diablos, it's going to be Needlebug's Nest or Mystical Space Typhoon.
And there's the Mystical Space Typhoon.
He goes for the Mystical Space Typhoon. And he passes with an open field to Eugene. Eugene drawing a card, and it is a Soul Charge, a card we've seen a lot of this weekend. Not overpowering the games, but...
It's not looking good for Marcel at the moment, not with that hand.
It's a bit clunky, I'll give you that.
Now, can you just bring up Eugene's hand?
Yeah, Eugene is currently looking at this, so...
He's looking at some combo.
How would you guys combo with this? It's very interesting, because Marcel hasn't committed any cards to the field, the Atlantean Heavy Infantry won't be taking out any additional cards if discarded as a cost for any of those other Mermail monsters, so some of the extra... the effects they sort of help pay for themselves. He's not really got any window for that. Okay, we're going to see Abyss Spike discarding the Abysstius to add Genix Undyne to his hand. He wants to hold on to that Atlantean Heavy Infantry for when he can take out a problematic card from Marcel. 2 cards go face down. That's an Abyss Sphere and a Black Horn of Heaven, which is a very good start for Eugene. And play will be going back to Marcel. Oh, there's of course a direct attack involved there.
Of course, yes. That's life points have changed there.
He does have the Mystical Space Typhoon. Marcel does have the Mystical Space Typhoon in hand to combat the Abyss Sphere. We'll see how he decides. Oh, he's drawn a Phoenix Wing Blast. This is a really slow hand for him. I don't know if he has 4 light monsters with different names. Or is it 5? Yes, he does. He can summon the Light Ray Diablos. Does Eugene respond to this? That Light Ray putting a lot of pressure on Eugene. Eugene taking a moment to consider his response, if any. And we're going to see the Black Horn of Heaven negating the summon of Light Ray Diablos. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast being set by Marcel and play being passed back to Eugene. We saw this card being one of the most valued players in the previous match Marcel had against Niccolo. Both games 1 and 3 allowing him to close the duel out, but it's this time that Marcel is limping and Eugene is looking very strong right now. But then, we don't know what Eugene knows. Based on what his opponent's playing. So Genix Undyne going to be summoned.
Okay, it's going to go and get a controller.
Yeah. It takes a little while to consider which of these options. I mean, he is in the final of the European Championships. And he's considering his whole sequence of plays, which after he sends the Atlantean Dragoons to the graveyard, he will get to search his deck for another card. And we see that Genix Controller, which has been the bane of my existence today, as it keeps appearing as a blank card and confusing me.
But now it doesn't.
No, it's not there right now. Now we're going to see 2 more direct attacks coming from Eugene. That's putting Marcel pretty low, lowering the impact of his soul charges. Every 5 he takes past this point is another monster he cannot summon. As we know that Marcel does play soul charge.
Let's see here. Yes, Marcel is remaining 2 soul charges. That was a very nice hand that's there.
Okay, he's going to use the Rainbow Karibo to stop one of those attacks. Yeah. He draws a card. It's a Gareth. That goes very nice with the solar recharge he has in his hand since the first turn. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Solar recharge, sending a Blaster to the graveyard and adding 2 more cards to Marcel's hand. I keep talking about this card. So let me pull that up for you. Oh, no I can't.
Which card was that?
Rainbow Karibo.
Rainbow Karibo.
Unfortunately not. So we got a Redox, a Redox Dragon Ruler, Boulders, Curry Bandit, Mystical Space Typhoon, Rainbow Karibo, Judgment Dragon, Honest. I don't believe he has enough monsters in his graveyard to summon the Judgment Dragon. Okay, so he's going to push out with Blaster, or he's announcing he's activating the effect. You can see what Eugene could possibly respond with. Nothing that would immediately deal with the Dragon Blaster. Blaster very specifically targeting the Abyss Pike. This will take away rank 4 options that Eugene could be trying to put together with his next normal summon. And it also, he knows his opponent has the Genix Controller for a potential level 7 Synchro monster. Okay, and Marcel summons Curry Bandit. I believe that's a Mystical Space Typhoon he just sets face down on the field.
Certainly look that way.
Yep. If Marcel can see it through till next turn, if he gets this Curry Bandit effect off. Nope, it's Abyss Sphere. It's good timing actually. That Mystical Space Typhoon was just set on the field. So he's going to have to Phoenix Wind Blast it, because he's put the Quick Play spell face down. He can't respond with it this turn.
But he is breakthrough skilling that Curry Bandit there.
Yeah, he's using the breakthrough skill to stop it, yeah, as you said.
Yeah.
Eugene playing extremely well here. Very well timed with his cards. Play goes back to Eugene. His opponent's field, the Blaster is very, very strong. And we've got the super secret Honest, which helped Marcel win that last game, that last round, to put him here in the finals. We've got an Abyss Megalo, an Abyss Sphere. I thought that he tried to resolve before the Abyss Sphere. Let's bring that one up for you guys.
It's a very powerful card.
Yeah, he has another one in his hand. It's very, very good.
It is, I believe, the same one. To get put back on top.
Oh yeah, got put back on top of his deck, yeah. Good catch. Soul Charge, Abyss Sphere, Atlantean Heavy Infantry, Genix Controller, and Abyss Megalo. Eugene just taking a few moments to consider what he can do here.
Marcel trying to keep his cool there.
Marcel is going to let that Genix controller be summoned, and an Exi summon, that's going to be Ghost Rick a la carte. We've seen that a lot this weekend, the Ghost Rick a la carte being very good against the large number of face down spells and traps. Okay. And again, after he sees that he's got clear space, he plays Soul Charge to bring back 2 monsters.
That's 2,000 life points.
A small price to pay. He gets to use the Abyss Pike effect to find his Abyss Grund. I'll bring that up for you. Again, we were talking about this one yesterday. A limited card.
That's an Honor Arc?
Yes, and that's going to be the answer to Blaster.
Some ridiculously good plays from Eugene here.
Yeah, Eugene knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, he's searching... because the Atlantean Dragoons were sent to the graveyard to activate the effect of a water monster, he's now searched for Moon Glacier. Sorry, it took me a moment to remember its name. Moon Glacier, and he summons it and takes 2 cards out of Marcel's hand. Marcel now left with just a Judgment Dragon.
Wow, that couldn't have hit any better.
Yeah, he's left him with a Judgment Dragon that he cannot summon. Just watching how Eugene is systematically picking Marcel apart, card by card. He's just outplaying him at every opportunity he got. And Marcel had a really weak hand to start off with, and Eugene is giving him no breathing room. Clearly a master level player right here in the finals. Entirely deserving to be here. Now both of these players are, as we've seen Marcel do some fantastic things in his previous round. We still see no attacks because of the Soul Charge, so now we've got another Dragon Ruler coming up.
The field.
He's trying to wall up with his Redox. Oh, his card draw I've got here was another Judgment Dragon.
That's rather unhelpful.
So he passes a turn and hopes Eugene has no way of dealing with this Redox. And Abyss Grund is discarded as one of the cards for Abyss Mermail, which is going to allow him to bring back... He's targeted Mermail Abyss Tias for the special summon effect of Abyss Grund. Moon Glacier making its first appearance this weekend. Very cool cards. This one saw a lot of play a while ago, and it always catches people off guard when it shows up. It is so powerful. Eugene is taking a moment to consider his plays, but he could be just a few more moves away from being the 2014 European champion.
He's oh, and there's the big eye, and I believe that is
First time this weekend. First time this weekend we've seen number 11 Big Eye.
That's
yeah,
it.
There's a handshake.
And there it is.
Eugene Height, your European champion, 2014 from Amsterdam. Eugene taking it down with Mermails.
Eugene is winning that stamp from